Welcome everybody to Voces y Vivencias. Today I am sitting with JD, Coach JD, owner of Primetime Training, Fitness, and Studio. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm very excited to have you here. For the audience and the people that do not know you, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you stated correctly, I'm known as Coach JD. My name is Jean-David. Basically, I'm a owner of a fitness studio in the Montreal area.
Yes.
I've been training now. I've been training people and help them achieve their fitness goals for a little bit more than 10 years. I've been established at that gym since 2018.
Wow.
So that's basically what I do. I help people out. I also train athletes in a high school, young athletes from the age of 12 to 17, grade 9 to grade 12, basically.
Yes.
And in a nutshell, that's pretty much what I do.
Yes, and you also do professional athletes as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I have the chance to work with professional athletes. Usually how that works is they have their season. And when I say professional athletes, I'm talking about the basketball.
Okay. Basketball.
Basketball world. So basically what happens is they have their season. So they play overseas in Europe. It might be France, Spain, or whatnot. And since they're originally from Montreal, when they come back during the summertime,
Okay.
I work out with them, help them basically to stay in shape and get stronger during that time. And when they go back, they'll be ready for their season.
Okay, and is it very, how can I say, is it like customized sessions that you do with these athletes based on like conditioning, based on what the training that they're looking for or what they need? Generally speaking, it's customized?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything
Okay.
everything that I do at the gym is customized to the athlete or to the client. Now we're talking about these athletes, so how that I can give you an example. I can have a professional athlete that just came off an injury. So what we're gonna have to work on is just rehab and strengthening certain muscle groups for him not to get injured again.
Okay.
Or he, because of an injury, he stopped playing or he's been trained for the past couple weeks or months. So we're gonna have to just strain certain muscle groups and stuff like that. So there's a lot of rehab that goes on sometimes, and conditioning, obviously, because they have to stay in shape since they're not playing.
Okay.
We try to make a workout that can help them. There's nothing like playing, as all athletes know, but there's definitely conditioning that can get that you can give an athlete in the gym that will help them.
And can you tell people that do not know what conditioning is, what conditioning really means?
So conditioning is honestly anything that will get your heart rate up.
Okay.
Right. So we can talk about running here in the gym for people who know, like there's certain exercises, like you got the air bike, obviously you got the treadmill, you got the battle rope. So conditioning is basically cardio, cardiovascular, something to get your heart rate going. And to what I try to do most of the time is try to get that, since I train with basketball athletes, is just try to keep basketball environment, so do certain exercises that will directly translate into the court. And since I'm an athlete also before being a trainer, I know what type of trainings to give.
How long did you play basketball for? Like, you did college?
I did college, but I started playing basketball around 12.
Okay.
Around 12 years old, and I played basically through my whole high school and college, and I started just right before university.
Which colleges did you?
I only played at one college. It's called UNSIC.
Okay.
UNSIC. So I played there. I was a starting point guard, and that's where I played my college.
And you also played football?
I did. Yeah. I did.
Which one was your? How can I say your? Like, not the favorite, but there's one that you're passionate about. Was it football or basketball?
We can actually. I can't say my favorite. I would tell you it was definitely football.
Right.
It was definitely football. I first started with football actually.
Yeah.
So I started football. I was way younger. I was 10, and for a little while I was doing both. But at a certain point it got hard, and I had to stop playing football, and I just kept going with basketball. And also because I got injured in football, right?
You get more injuries.
You get more
injuries. Prone to injuries,
for sure,
right?
For sure. It's a little bit more physical, for sure.
Right.
So, but yeah, to answer your question, definitely, I would say that I was a little bit more passionate about football till this day. I love basketball, and I train more basketball athletes.
Right.
But football
has that spot.
Yeah, for sure. Football is my number one, my first love.
First love, right?
Football is my first love.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, my first love.
That has that specific spot.
Yeah.
And what really drives you? What makes you do what you do as Coach JD?
As Coach JD, honestly, it's really seeing the positive impact that I can bring to people's lives. Training and being an entrepreneur, obviously, and a coach.
Right.
It's not just, I give you a couple exercises. It goes way deeper than that, honestly, and having doing this now for 10 years and more, like I said in the beginning, sorry, I've encountered people that had like, mental health
issues,
a little, like issues, I would say. And it helped them a lot, and just their testimonies to me.
Right.
I keep it low key. Obviously, it's between me and them.
Of course.
They know who I'm talking about, but just having them coming and give me their testimonies, how training really helped them get through hard times, and it just took them out of certain situations. Like I said, dark times. Just seeing someone. Training also can give someone, I'm looking for a word here, confidence.
Yeah.
Just seeing someone who had a lack of confidence. Just training gave him that, and and obviously health benefits too.
Right.
I had a older client that on socials and people who come to the gym and just around prime time, they know her story. She basically had a cardiac arrest, and she was definitely supposed to die.
Wow.
And the doctor told her that the only reason why he thinks she went through when her heart kept pumping while she was basically dead is because she worked out.
Wow.
And having her husband reach out to me,
right,
who's not a client.
Wow.
That's the type of thing that keeps me going. Just
amazing.
To answer your question, and plenty others, but that's some things that I can give to you.
Yeah, things that keep you going.
Yeah, for sure.
As a coach and as an entrepreneur. Did you envision that when you first started your gym in early 2000s? 2010-ish, right?
2015.
2015.
That's when I started training people.
Okay.
2015. No, not at all. To answer your question, no. I could not envision that. I wish I could tell you the story like a lot of entrepreneurs who will tell you since I was 5, I knew I was going to be an entrepreneur and all that good stuff, but. No, I honestly, to be very honest, I didn't envision that. It's way bigger than anything I could have imagined, to be honest. And I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Yeah, it's a blessing.
Definitely.
I definitely thank God every day, and I keep going.
It's definitely a blessing.
Yeah.
And just to hear the fact that training, right? So there are different communities that don't really understand the purpose of training, right? Where people sometimes they see training like more as aesthetics, right? Or it's it's just to look good. What do you have to say about that?
That's not true. I always tell my clients, abs are just a plus. I tell them every time. They can tell you, they can attest to that.
Yeah.
Abs are just a plus. Abs, the aesthetic, like you said. It comes with it. It's let's say it's like a dessert, right? It's your dessert for working and
Working.
being disciplined for so many years. But honestly, as a trainer, from what I've seen and what I know, it's definitely more mental. For if we take like regular people, right? It's definitely something that you take, and it can help you just to get through your day. You know, it's way more mental than people who do not know or who are not in the field and who see it from a distance. That's what I would tell them, that it's not just about aesthetic and looking good and, you know, looking at yourself and feeling good and whatnot. It's like I said, that's like a dessert. It comes afterwards. But you should work out just to feel
good.
To feel good.
Right.
And, you know,
Yeah. Like
when you feel good, people around you, they usually benefit from that too. So,
like you say, it's mental, right? It really helps with the mental a lot.
Yeah.
And also, well, talking about depression, right? There's so many studies that have proven that working out or having some form of like physical activity does enhance your well-being, obviously, and help you if you are going through a situation like, you know, being depressed, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's so many studies out there already. We could go on and on about it, but it's out there. All you got to do is look online, or honestly just talk to people around you too. I'm sure, even though if you take people who don't work out and who do not know the benefits,
right,
I'm sure they have people close to their circles who can attest to that. And I've seen it a lot also through COVID. Because unfortunately, that happened a couple of years ago. I don't think entrepreneurs, we forgot about it, because it was a big hit, especially on gyms, and we had to close. So during that time, a lot of people were alone. And I can't speak on depression, but definitely I would say mental health issues. That's what the phrase I'll use. I've seen it a lot because I was training. We were allowed to train one-on-one. And I was able to see that the training kept literally some people going during that time, definitely.
And community too.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like, I'm sure you see it when your clients come together. Do some clients actually book their sessions together? Or they're like, you know, because, or
well, yeah,
sometimes, right?
Yeah, they do sometimes. I would tell you it's more couples. More couples. Like, I have couples, definitely, they come together. Or I'm going to start training, let's say, a woman or a guy, and he'll be like, okay, I'll bring you my wife, or I'll bring you my husband, because they see the benefits that they receive.
Right.
So they want their loved ones to get the same thing. But in a sense, like group-wise, it's just because my slots are pretty much already booked the same with the same clients. So it's not like they can really just go online and book together. But like I said, like I will definitely have couples, like a wife and a husband or whatnot, and I do have friends too who try to train together.
Right.
And yeah, definitely.
That sense of community sometimes that people like.
Yeah.
And I do understand that there's a, like, I don't know if it's called the Fast Class Pass that you have currently going on.
It's called Class Pass.
Class Pass, okay.
Yes, so Class Pass basically is I'll try to give a quick summary. So they deal with the best fitness studios around the world, right? So they contacted me last year. Unfortunately, I had too much going on, so I told them that I'm not ready to partner up, whatnot. And I had too many clients already. But when they contacted me back this year, I understood that the way ClassPass works for me, all gyms are different, right? But me, it's a private gym. So like I told you, I already have slots that are booked. But sometimes I'll have a cancellation.
Right.
Or let's say in a slot, I never take more than 6 clients. So let's say if in an hour I have 4, by me being on ClassPass, I can have someone who uses that platform, and he can basically just book and come in and join that group. right? So he would join the group, let's say at 10 a.m. where there's 4 people, there will be 5 now.
Okay.
And since my workouts are already, like I told you in the beginning, customized, I'll just go through that client person who booked through ClassPass, like, you know, just to know if he or she has any medical conditions, any injuries, whatnot, so I can know quickly how to work them out. People who use ClassPass are usually people who travel a lot, right? So they're gonna travel, they're gonna be in the city, and they're just looking for a gym to work out in, right? Or you have people who just like to try different spots.
Different gyms, yeah.
Right, so I hope that's a good summary. That's how
Yes,
ClassPass
okay.
works.
Amazing.
For me, you have, like I said, you have big gyms where they just give the same workouts to everybody. So ClassPass users, they go and they do the same thing, but in my gym it's different. Everything is customized and specialized, so that's why it's a little bit more intimate.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What kind of clients is, let's say, prime time training studio for? Everybody, right?
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody. I mean, you can come in the gym once and it'll be funny, right? You'll see a 65-year-old woman who's retired. You'll see a basketball athlete who's 18, and you'll see a tech guy who's 35.
Right.
They're all in the gym at the same time, but they're all doing different things, you know? And I think that's also something that, humbly speaking, that differentiates me from other places, is because it's really for everybody. And when you come in, I'm really gonna go I'm never gonna over push you to, you know, because if you can't do the workout, it's no fun. But I'm just gonna push you to your limit and give you what you need, especially for that person, you know. So I try to do it that way.
Thank you so much. Can you share, like, if you share, like, either during the pandemic or just in general, when you started the whole dream of, you know, having a business, if you faced any challenges or a specific challenge that comes to mind?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, from one entrepreneur to the other, I mean, you know, there's challenges every day.
You're right.
Honestly, if I name them, we'll be here for an hour, and that's not what we want. But honestly, one challenge that I can really think of is the pandemic. I can't really think of another bigger one.
Right.
Because if you know Montreal, small businesses are the backbone of that city.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's how, you know, the economy rolls, and that's just what we're known for, right? And during that time, I personally know maybe 2-3 entrepreneurs, friends who had to close down their business completely. There were so many businesses that were closing down, and they were in business for 20, 30 years. So that just lets you know that it was a very, very tough time for small businesses. So when that happened, you really have, you know, people say you have to reinvent yourself, but you had no choice in COVID, you know. You really had no choice, because if you didn't, the business would just close, you know, and no, the government didn't really care about that. So that was definitely a big challenge for me. And, you know, honestly, when I was able to pass through the pandemic and keep rolling and striving, I honestly told myself, like, I don't think anything can stop me, if I'm being honest. Because during that time, like I said, the gym was completely closed, and I had to, the way I reinvented myself, so I had to go outside. So basically, thank God I had a 4x4, so I was putting gym stuff in my car. And even during the winter, we were training outdoors. So I'm talking about, like, bringing a trap bar, like a full trap bar in my trunk, like Olympic bars,
Crazy.
like weights, battle ropes in my bag, literally a kettlebell. So I was putting all that in my trunk, going to the park, and also thank God for my clients who were there, and, you know, they kept the business going with me, and we were training until a certain point, because, you know, in February you can't keep
train outside.
you can't keep going. Like, even for me, it was getting way too cold, and I was doing that at the same time. The government allowed us to go at places where they only had like one family member or
Right.
whatnot. So the clients who were alone, I was able to go to their places and I was training them. So sometimes I had to go to Saint-Jérôme, then I had to go to Montreal West.
That's crazy.
All in the same day.
That's crazy.
Come back downtown. So it was,
Yeah.
I was always driving and doing outdoors. I was also doing some things online. And also with the basketball team that I was training, I had a couple Zoom trainings with the whole team. And
That's good,
so,
actually.
yeah, so I was doing all of that
Yeah.
during the pandemic. So that was definitely a challenge, and that's how I overcame it. It's by really reinvent myself
Reinventing
and
it.
not doing what I was
Yeah.
doing before. You just have to think, and it goes by quick. You know, you don't really have time to sit and feel sorry about yourself. You gotta find solutions.
Yeah. But, thank you for people like you that keep the dream alive,
For sure.
and you are driven by a passion to help others. And, I find that, as a person, as an entrepreneur, when you have, that drive to help somebody else, to make somebody else's life better through your own passion,
Yeah.
I think it's such a blessing, because you change more lives than you imagine.
I would like to think so. Yes.
Yeah, so thank you for doing that. And
My pleasure.
can you share, before we close, with our public, I like to give them free advice from either, your entrepreneur side or training side, that you would like to leave the audience with today.
Well, I can leave with both
Okay.
quickly. Training wise, I can tell to the people who don't train, for example, training, is big. There's a lot of different things you can do. So what I would tell them is start moving with something you like.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. So if you're someone who likes sports, but you're thinking that training is just lifting weights and that's not what you're trying to do, you can find a gym where it's more athletic based, and do certain trainings that are more cardio, or even with your sport, you can find a gym who does, like I would do like basketball cardio or boxing cardio if you like to box, So training is not just one dimensional, right?
Okay.
So that's one thing that I would tell to people who don't train and who are reluctant to start. And entrepreneurs, I've been lucky to be, well, not lucky, I've been blessed, and I've put in a lot of work to be running now for 11 years. So I have young entrepreneurs sometimes who ask me questions, and I always tell them this following thing, which is cliche, but it's true. If you start something, you gotta be passionate about it. Why? Because don't remember what the stat is 100%, but I think in Canada, 50% of small businesses, they fail within the first 5 years.
5 years.
And 1/3 within the first 10 years. And in the States, it's even worse than that. But the reason I say this is you have to be passionate, because when you first start, it's pretty rare. Let's say if you do it for the wrong reasons, it's pretty rare for you to start being profitable right away and making money, right? So if you're not passionate, honestly, and you're not making money, you'll be like, screw this, I don't want to do it, or whatnot, if you're not doing it for the right reason. But so I think when you hear entrepreneurs who tell you be passionate, that's what we mean. It's really, because in the beginning it's going to be hard. You're going to have challenges, like things going to come and come, and you're not going to be profitable, and you're going to be tired, and you're going to be looking maybe at your numbers, and for you they're not going to make sense. So if you're passionate, I think that's going to keep you going for that part, right? And you will be doing this for the right reason, and people can tell when you're in the business for the right reason too.
Yeah.
Clients are not dumb. So these are the two things that I'll give out.
Thank you. And I like to share mine, because I also like to give the public something.
For sure.
Well, in terms of fitness, because I am a fitness lover myself,
Yeah.
I find that it's important to know your patterns as an individual. For example, sometimes people are like, oh, well, if I go away on vacation, I'll take a week off. But if you know that when you come back, it's going to be hard for you, try to have, I don't know, all inclusive that has a gym and try to work out so you do not, lose track of yourself. Or if you know that you can take some time off, no problem, then just know yourself, know your patterns, and try to, keep that fitness life going on. It's good for your heart. It's good for your life. Yeah. And as an entrepreneur, like JD said it all, just keep the vision and keep pushing. And we thank you, JD, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And thank you for watching Voces y Vivencias with Nancita Kapi, and we hope to see you soon.